Hi guys, Roxanne here from Tiny Home Living. Well, it's another beautiful, well, it seems like summer day. We have to enjoy this in Alberta because we get about 2 weeks of summer every year. It is just beautiful out. I was actually hoping it was going to be cooler because I think we're going out back to do that squash and zucchini patch. We're putting them out there. We are not putting them in the regular garden this year. If you saw last year's videos, you'll know why. They take over. So we're going to do that today. I just packaged up a bunch of butter that I'm going to put in the freezer, and I've got 3 grapes that I cut up for Ruby. So I'm going to go check on her and the babies and give her some grapes. I just love the way she makes that little noise and calls them when there's something new to eat or a treat. So I'm going to go check on her and then get outside and get to work, I guess. I can't think what else. Chris is trying to get, he went and got some more blocks at Bob's to get ready to put that barn, the bottom on it, and get it all level. So we might be doing some of that today too. I'm not too sure. Got to get that ground cover on and get the garden planted right quick. Us old people are behind now. That's what I was worried about. But anyway, before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and share this video with your family and friends. Let's get going. Ruby's got her babies all over here by the gate. Oh my goodness. I think they can go under that gate. But they're staying with her. Try and count them. Holy smokes. 2, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shoot, I missed 9. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5. See that noise she's making? I think there's only 9 here, Chris. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they move so fast I can't count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness. Oh no, there's one inside. Oh, thank goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's 10 here. Oh my goodness, give an old chicken woman a heart attack. They take a little piece and run away. So cute. Chris is putting some layer on the gate. They were jumping through there too. Thank goodness he noticed that. Yeah, I counted 9. I don't know how many times. Just about having a heart attack.
Well, there was one out and they're sitting over there.
Oh my goodness.
After I put the board there.
Listen to that noise she makes, eh? Look at them coming to the dish. Great. That racket is what they do when they're laying an egg. I just want to see how close I can get to the ladder. You watch the ladder there. Mrs. Robin is on. Usually I'm coming around the corner from the other direction and she flies out and scares the poo-poo out of me. You can see her beak there. Such a strange place to put a bird's nest when you have all these trees right here. And then she flies up into the trees. Oh my goodness. That's usually the noise they make when they're laying, not when they're wandering around. So this is the closest I've gotten to the, yeah, there she goes. I'm just gonna check and see what I've got for eggs. We put a bunch of fresh shavings in here yesterday because this is the one that had broken eggs in it. And a video I watched yesterday said that if they get, well, not to feed them their own eggs, which we have been doing. Well, she said raw eggs, because then they will get a taste for them. So that's 5 there. And I put some shavings. Yep, there's 2 in there, so that's 7. I still think it's Hazel that lays late in the day. So again, we're leaving this big door open. I think if the babies got out and the chickens wanted to hurt them, they would have. Because they're all right here behind the compost. So that's maybe a good sign. Are you teaching them where the ramp is, Ruby? Hmm? They just have to look out. Look at this little guy looking up at me, Chris, by the gate. And she clears down to the dirt and they come and pick the dirt. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know where Chris was, and he's already got 3 rows of the fabric down. I thought he was out back, and look at the girls. Now the one spot I didn't put the diatomaceous earth in, and that's where they're bathing. So I guess I'll go get some more, but I won't bother them when they'll get all freaked out. Chris got another one of the babies out. I was trying to tell him that they could still get out the gate, but he wouldn't listen. If you look at the gate, there's a wire halfway through this one, but not this one. Mind you, he thought chicken wire would stop them. Oh, look at, and they probably got out that hole there. Oh dear. Holy moly. It is too hot to be doing this, but at least there's a breeze. Cut off a new roll for that because the one row we cut up into pieces to do out back for the squash and the zucchini. So we're just going to get that new roll and get this last row done. Meanwhile, I got a handful of clover I'm going to give to Ruby and the babies. Ruby! Look, sweetie! We have to start taking head counts, I guess, the little escape artists. Isn't that nice? Now we got totally distracted by a bunch of things. Rita and Bob came with our Costco delivery, and Chris went off to buy some diesel cans that he found on Marketplace. I got distracted with chicken babies again and vacuumed my room, put the vacuum away, and got distracted with boxes of jars and tidying them up. So Chris finally came out and got the last row done here. We'll burn the holes another day, but he's putting the sprinkler on it to try and flatten everything down. It was so fluffy we could hardly walk out there. There was a chicken in the potato patch too I had to chase away with the broom. And look at this baby again. Look at the baby in her wing, poking its little face out. So adorable. It's windy out, you see, and there's just a touch of coolness to the wind. So they just gather underneath her. And look at this. Earlier the inspector was hanging around here too. She was the one that tried to steal the babies. So look at her looking at the baby through the fence. Well, that's not the inspector, that's a little chicken. Yeah, you weren't one of the baby stealers. Are you going to be nice to those babies? Hmm? Oh, look at that. They're fighting. Chris? Little chicken is coming over here and fighting with Ruby. Little chicken, go on. Go on. Go. Go on. I guess she's getting too close to the babies. Look at them. They're trying to fight, but through the... So, I guess this has something to do with whoever is higher on the pecking order, from what I understand from the video I watched. See, Ruby was a part of the original flock, and Little Chicken was one of the escaped meat birds from last year, along with WP. Look how fluffy she is. She's telling them all to go inside. Oh, maybe not. But yeah, they were trying to fight through the fence. I guess when we first let them out, we're just going to have to keep a really close eye on them. So I've got the oven heating up. I think I'm going to get these herbs planted in this big tub before supper. And then that's one thing. Oh, and I still haven't put dirt in this chive plant. So I might end up just planting the chives in the ground. You know, since they come up every year, I think I might do that, and then I don't have a pot and space tied up with those. Gotta get some. It's getting too crowded in here again. Let me see if I'm getting any little jalapenos yet. That cayenne plant I got last year was so mangy looking, and it turned out to be so good once I got it planted in fresh soil and everything. Well, now I'm happy. Added soil to the chives. Still no ginger. Not happy about that. Got all these watered. And this is perfect for, there were 6 plants. I don't know who can live without fresh oregano, chives, thyme, or rosemary. I can live without parsley, but not that. And I can't live without sage either. So once these little pepper plants get a little bigger, I'm going to put them in here. I might even stick a couple in with that eucalyptus. And then I've got this one here. I think I'll put 3 in here and 3 in there. And then that'll be this greenhouse as full as I can get it. That'll be it for in here. Still don't see anything from my stick. I'm just going to leave it. And then I think I'm going to take this apple tree out of here and prune it. I've never seen an apple tree that's this bushy, and I think what they must do is especially prune the lower branches. So I think I'm going to do that and see what happens with this little guy. This one's an experiment anyway, as I said. Might put one of the plants in here too. Maybe I've got one cayenne. Oh, now there's a second one coming up. So I might put one of the cayennes in there. I'll add some more soil. I added some more soil to this jalapeno too, and I think within a week or so I'm going to see actual jalapenos. There's so many blossoms on this plant. Oh, nope, that's just a crinkled leaf. But there should be a jalapeno where every blossom is. And there were lots of blossoms on this when I bought it. So, same thing with the cayenne last year. I got it when it was on sale and kind of mangy looking, and it ended up being just an awesome plant. I will add some soil to that one. I might just dump these bags in now because they're in my way. Oh, look at the berries on this bush. Oh, and look at these ones. They're turning purple. I know, it's like 6 berries. Doesn't take much to get me excited, right? So I pruned the little apple tree. Hopefully I didn't kill it. I took off pretty much every other branches, like I alternated. I don't know if that's the way I should have done it, but anyway. The guy that in Ontario that we took a course with did say it's like throwing fertilizer on it. So we shall see. I'm going to add a couple more inches of soil to it, and because I think this is probably really root bound. I'm hoping, I wonder if I could even plant it in a 5-gallon pail. That might be a good idea. Yeah, we got enough of those, that's for sure. Well, you can see how root bound this little tree is. And keep in mind, it was like 2 inches high. A little shoot off the side of the big tree when I put it in that bucket. So, I'm gonna add it to this 5-gallon pail. That'll give it a lot more depth and more room to grow another year. That makes me much happier. Now we'll see, this little tree grew about 2 or 3 feet last year, so we'll see how long we can keep it in the greenhouse. Might have to move it into the center so that we've got the height here, but that's done. That's good for another year at least. I added some soil to this pot so I can put the peppers in it pretty soon. We'll be putting the tomatoes in the ground tomorrow or the next day. And I'm pretty sure I'll have jalapenos in a week or 2. I added some more soil to this pot too. I think I'll put the cayenne pepper in there and put the bell peppers in these other 2 pots. So I think I'm good to go in here. That's as much as I can squeeze into this little greenhouse. And I do have to find a spot for these raspberries too. So anyway, it is a beautiful night again. I think we're going to go out and try and get the squash and the zucchini in the ground after supper. But if not, I might be going to put my feet up. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. And we'll see you next time.